children, good morning. How are you? I hope you all are well. Okay children, in the last class you learned about Water is Life activity book and workbook. Now I am going to tell you about next lesson in volume 2, Health and Hygiene. Children, take out your volume 2 course book, page number 12. See here children, health and hygiene. Health. Health refers to a healthy state of mind and a body physically fit to have no disorder, illness or disease. Next, hygiene. Hygiene refers to good practice that prevent disease and lead to good health, especially cleanliness. Proper disposal of water, wastewater and drinking water supplies. Okay children, especially cleanliness, proper disposal of wastewater and drinking water supply. What is the relationship between health and hygiene? Good hygiene is crucial to good overall health and wellness because it helps lower the risk for diseases, illness and medical conditions caused by the effects of poor hygiene. Okay children, next look at this picture. What do you see in this picture? Okay, a boy suffering from fever. Is he well or ill? He is ill. Next, how do you know? He puts ice on his head, puts a thermometer in his mouth and check for fever. Next, what might be the possible reason for his present condition? This boy is suffering from fever. Why do we get fever? Fever occurs when germs enter our body. Where do these germs come from? If the drinking water is dirty, germs will come to us from them. If there are germs in the body, if there are germs in the food we eat, they will get into our body. If there are germs in the food we eat, they will get into our body. Okay, next, try to guess the possible reasons from the following pictures that cause ill health. See, look at this picture. Drinking water contains germs. There are files on the dustbin. This girl is very dirty. There are germs on the tomatoes. Cockroaches roam the food stuff. This is an unpleasant apple. These all causes of ill health. We might be familiar with these sayings. Health is wealth. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Next, from the given pictures, identify healthy children and the children who are likely to become sick. Identify healthy children. This one, running, playing, cycling, doing yoga, doing exercise. These all healthy children. Next, eating junk food. These also healthy children. Next, like to become a sick children. Okay children. Next, look here. This is a health triangle. Health is mentally, socially, physically. Okay, what is health? Health is not merely the absence of any disease or infirmity. Health is a state of complete physical, mental and social well-being. What is health, children? Health is a state of complete physical, mental and social well-being. Next, on the page number 14, see here children, how do we know whether a person is healthy or not? A person who has good appetite for food, deep and restful sleep, regular bowel movement, clear and bright eyes, proportionate height and weight, normal growth and activeness is said to be healthy. Next, look at these pictures. Personal hygiene, sanitation and waste disposal, physical games, and safe food, safe water. Everybody wants to be healthy because ill health leads to many diseases. Our health mostly depends on our habits, hygiene, cleanliness and sanitation. This means that most of our health is in our hands. This means that most of our health is in our hands. Next, personal hygiene. Personal hygiene involves taking care of our body and keeping it clean. This is important as it contributes to two-thirds of our health. Personal hygiene involves taking care of our body and keeping it clean. This is important as it contributes to two-thirds of our health. Past one, oral hygiene. How to clean the mouth? See here, children. We must wash our mouth and clean our tongue and teeth every morning. This is prevent bad breath. Doctors advise us to clean our teeth before going to bed also. It is also advisable to rinse the mouth properly with water after finishing a meal or a snack to prevent tooth decay. What is the advice given by doctor to clean the mouth? The doctors advise us to clean our teeth before going to bed also. Okay, it is also advisable to rinse the mouth properly with water after finishing a meal or a snacks to prevent tooth decay. Okay, next. Washing body. How to clean the body. Everybody should take a shower or bath every day before going to work or school, and after returning from work or school. After taking bath, a clean towel should be used to wipe our body dry. Next, washing hair. How to clean hair. See here, look at these two pictures. A girl is scratching head scalp. Scalp means the skin covering the hand. The skin covering the head. Scalp means the skin covering the head. How to clean hair? What is cause for itching? The dirty and sweat make our hair dirty. The dirt and sweat make our hair dirty. It may result in the formation of hair lice or dandruff marked by itching. So, we should brush our hair every day and wash it at least once a week. Use of selective hair conditioner also promotes the health of our hair. Next, turn the page number 16, washing hands. During normally daily activities, diseases causing germs come into contact with our hands and gradually seeping into the food we eat when we touch it. These germs are the cause for several sicknesses. To get rid of the germs, we should always use soap and clean water to clean our hands, wrist, the back of hands and in between the fingers. After that, drying of the hands is also desirable. Okay, how germs go into our body? If we do not wash our hands clean, the germs will go into our body through our hands. Next, hands must be washed before preparing food. Before, hands must be washed. Next, after playing outside, using toilets, playing with pets, handling trash, blowing nose, sneezing. After, hands must be washed, and before and after eating food, caring for the sick, treating a wound. Okay, Next, after bathing, you wear clean clothes. See here, children, wearing clean clothes. Clothes will sweat and stains becomes dirty. These should be washed with laundry soap and dried in the sun before wearing them again. Clothes should be changed every day, especially underclothes. Next, keeping shoes and socks dry and clean. This is a very important, children. See here, shoes and socks absorb sweat when they are worn for a longer time. Brushing the shoes, washing the socks every day keep them clean and free from bad smell. Okay, shoes and socks absorb sweat when they are worn for a longer time. Brushing the shoes, washing the socks every day keep them clean and free from bad smell. Next, see here, children, taking care of feet. We should wash our feet properly at least once in a day. It is also important to dry them, especially between the toes. Next, keeping nails trim and clean. Keeping nails trim and clean. Fingers, nails and toe nails collect dirty underneath and may spread some infections. To keep the nails clean, we should use a clean nail cutter for trimming and a nail brush for cleaning. Avoid biting and chewing the nails. Next, see here, children, look at two pictures, coughing and sneezing. While coughing or sneezing, we should turn away from other people and cover our nose and mouth with a tissue or handkerchief. Otherwise, droplets of liquid containing germs from the nose and mouth will spread in the air and others may be affected by it. Okay, children, personal hygiene is very important. Look here, children, personal hygiene is very important because no one like to be close to a person who is dirty and stinks. Next, on the next page, children, page number 18. See here, children, what is this woman doing? She is throwing household garbage in the street. This is a good habit, children. This is a bad habit. Throwing household garbage in the dustbin. Next, look at this picture. Are these surroundings clean and healthy? No. What happens if the heaps of garbage are kept there for a long time? Mosquitoes and insects that grow and spread disease to those around them. Next, look at this picture. This is a garbage is not removed regularly. These dumps emit foul smell and will become breeding ground for house flies, which spread diseases like cholera, typhoid, dysentery, and so on. Next, look here, children. In this picture, you can see that stagnated domestic space has made the surroundings unhygienic. Mosquitoes breed in stagnated water and choke drains. They spread diseases like malaria, dengue, filaria, etc. Look at this picture. Children, look at this picture. Some people have the habit of spitting in public spaces, making those places ugly and unhealthy. Next, see here. Some people urinate in public places, making the surroundings unhygienic. Next, look here. Some people in rural India, including women, defecate in the open. Defecation in the open is an issue for human dignity and a major public health hazard. Poor sanitation may result in the spread of many diseases. To prevent this, everyone should use toilets with proper drainage system. Okay, children, some people in rural India, include women, defecate in the open. Defecation in the open is an issue for human dignity and a major public health disorder. Sanitation regularly refers to the disposal of human excreta such as urine or feces and domestic waste. Okay children, personal hygiene is completed. Now I am going to tell you about public hygiene. Open page number 20. See here, look at this picture, Clean India. Public hygiene. The cleanliness of our surroundings and public places and proper sanitation for a healthy environment is as important as personal hygiene. With proper sanitation and waste disposal methods, the population of houseflies and mosquitoes can be controlled. We can prevent the spread of diseases by keeping our surroundings clean. Next, look at this picture. Cleanliness should be intended at home, school, neighborhood, community, office, organizations, district, states and country level to achieve Clean India or Swachh Bharat. Clean India or Swachh Bharat. In this aspect, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, Clean India Mission was launched to make India clean by the 115th birthday anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi. Whose anniversary? 115th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi. 2nd October 2019. Let us make India a clean country. Next, see here children. Is this food safe to eat? No. Eating these food items cause ill health and diseases. We should not eat stale food, spoiled food, street food, uncovered food and contaminated food. These types of food contain disease causing germs which are harmful to our health. So we must eat fresh and hygienic food. We must eat fresh and hygienic food. Next, see here children, is this water safe for drink and cooking? No, this can be dangerous to our health as it contains harmful germs. Water from tanks and ponds should not be used for drinking and cooking unless it is purified. We should drink clean water for our health. We should drink clean water for our health. Next, see here children, identify these pictures. Do you play physical games? As so, what games do you like to play? Local games. Try to identify the following games: hide and seek, dagudu muttalu, chemma chekka, gonsanchilata, koti kommachi, next kalla gantulu, swimming, skipping, ongulu dukulu. These are local games. These are local games and they have no fixed rules to play. Do these games need any special equipment? No. Is there any restrictions regarding the number of players? No. Next, look at these pictures. Observe the following games which can be played without any equipment but follow certain rules. See here: kabaddi, kho-kho, wrestling, running, swimming, karate, judo, taekwondo. Next, identify the games with the help of the equipment shown here and the names given at the end. See here children, this is a tennis, basketball, football, volleyball, cricket, hockey, badminton, next baseball, chess. Okay children. These games are played at national and international levels. Some of these are indoor games and some are played outdoor games. Chess is a indoor game. Next, cricket, outdoor game. Next, the rules of each game are different. According to some experts, games are a means to improve social skills and physical and mental health of children. Some life skills such as patience, self-confidence, healthy competitive spirit and control over emotions can be inculcated in children through games and sports. Playing sports channels the extra energy in children in the right direction and helps them in developing concentration. Playing games and engaging in outdoor activities are indispensable to a child development and growth. Next, see here children, follow these simple tips to stay healthy. Eat on time, get enough sleep, play regularly, practice yoga. Early to bed, early to rise. make us healthy and healthy kids learn better. Okay children, this lesson explanation completed. Thank you. I will meet in the next class.